Let's do it.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Dr. Karpenstein.
I'm Old Pap.
And this is short. Yeah, there we go. All right, and this is Nerd Watch 2020, where we keep a 2020 watch on all things nerdy. So today we're going to be talking about what Old Pappy does here at Nerd Watch 2020, and then we're going to get you excited for our first group effort project. But we'll get more to that in a moment. So, Old Pappy, welcome to the team. It's good to see you.
Good to be here. Good to have the shirt on, repping the company.
Oh, absolutely. We did get our shirts in. They are beautiful.
Okay, so what I'm going to be doing here, what I'll be bringing to the table for Nerd Watch is, first and foremost, I'm going to be writing articles. Articles on focusing mainly on Magic the Gathering. I've been playing Magic the Gathering since I was 10 years old. 28 now, so 18 years of experience. I do play competitively. When I play competitively, I like to do Control.
However, he is really good at it, by the way. We went to the Guilds of Ravnica re-release together, and you placed third?
Third out of 30. Not too bad. If the kid, a friend of mine, he was in a game, if he would have beat the guy he was playing, I would have taken second.
Yeah, shit happens, so you can't count on everybody.
Yes, but I'll also be sharing a lot of janky homebrews because I think that's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. You got to give somebody some direction, especially new fans, myself included. I'm not necessarily a new fan. You hand me a deck, you tell me what it's supposed to do, I can run the deck. You tell me to build that deck, I have an issue with that.
There's two ways I look at Magic. I like the competitive side. I love going to tournaments and competing with the top tier decks. I usually try to make a homebrew. Sometimes I will net deck. And then there's the tabletop with your buddies fun, and I will be posting decks of that caliber. Not super competitive, not super expensive, but decks that you can really enjoy. Decks that you can get together with your friends, play around and just have a good time with big, nasty, janky cards. Also, I will be doing gaming reviews. I'm an Xbox One player. I play
pretty often.
Which
is good for us because we're all PlayStation people.
Yeah, I'm the black sheep here. Yeah. I will be doing reviews on new games for the Xbox One, any of the new games that I may get. I also want to do an article monthly on the free games that Xbox gives with the deals with gold.
And we're going to work on that as well with PlayStation. We'll probably have Hakeem tackle that, and you guys seem to like his opinion so far. So, basically, what I want to bring to the table is a few different things that some of the other group members, like he said, they all play PlayStation, I play Xbox. Variety. Like I said, we want the best on all topics that we can get. That's what we try to do here for you guys at Nerd Watch.
As well, there's a mini-series I'm about to begin with Dr. Karpenstein here.
Yeah, the group effort that we were talking about.
I am a huge Pokemon player. I play a lot of Pokemon Go. I also have an emulator on my phone with Gen 1 through 3. And I am a huge fan of what's called the Nuzlock Challenge. And we're going to be putting maybe an episode or two out a week. First episode we're going to work on tonight.
And the cast will be ever-changing on that. It's not like it's always going to be myself and Old Pap. Sometimes it may be Lyle or Hakeem or Nick Mazant even. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, whoever wants to come on the show, and we'll do an episode of the Nuzlock.
Right, and I mean, if you're local follower and you're a big Pokemon fan, get in touch with us for sure.
So basically, the rules of the Nuzlock. I've only ever completed a Nuzlock one time out of maybe 24 attempts. Only hard. Gen 1. We're going to be doing Gen 3, specifically Ruby version. The rules are, if your Pokemon faints, you release it. It's dead. No matter, I don't care if you're starter.
High stakes Pokemon.
It's like switching Pokemon to hard mode. That's the first and foremost, most notorious rule, is if your Pokemon faints, he's dead. There's no use of revives. You find revives, you sell them.
Use potions?
Yes, absolutely.
Use potions.
You use a lot of them.
Yeah, a lot.
It's quite a grind going out there, making runs to the Pokemon Center a lot, so you will be using a lot of potions. Second rule, the Nuzlocke begins as soon as you get your Pokedex. So as soon as we talk to May and we go back down to the starting town, we get our Pokedexes, we get 5 Pokeballs, that's when the Nuzlocke starts. Third rule, we catch the first Pokemon that we encounter on the route.
It has to be from a different area each time.
Yeah, one Pokemon per route. You can catch Pokemon in towns if you can fish there. That's another little tip from the drip. If you're running short on Pokemon, you've had a few knocked out, you can take your old rod, go into a town, you've never caught a Pokemon there, it's up for grabs, whatever you can catch there. But it has to be the first thing you encounter. Now there is a rule called the duplicate rule. Say I catch a Zigzagoon on the first route. Go up to the second round, a Zigzagoon appears. I don't have to catch that. I can knock it out.
That's a good. That's good.
It prevents you from
stalking your entire team.
What I call getting HM stuck. You get to parts in the game where you know your Pokemon have to have HMs to get through, and if you have a team of Zigzagoons, you can't learn Flash. Zigzagoon's actually a good HM slave. That was kind of a bad example, but anyway, you get the point. There's no trades. You cannot trade with other
which
players.
Means you can't get final evolutions.
The way I kind of made an exception. Say I have a Machoke.
Right.
I will trade it to myself back and forth. And
how do you trade it to yourself back and forth?
I have a Bluetooth link cable on my phone. However, I can open up 2 games on my emulator and trade them, and then just trade them back.
That's pretty wild. If anybody is interested in that, I'm sure
it's
he
called
knows
the
how to do
MyBoy
it.
emulator.
So
and there's the free version and the $5 full version. I highly recommend the $5 full version. Quite a few of my friends have it, and it's really fun to just be chilling and use our Bluetooth to link up in battle.
Awesome.
Next rule. I believe I went over the daycare. No daycare.
No breeding?
No breeding. No. I'm trying to think. There's one. The shiny claws. Now, it's like a 1 in 4,000 chance. If you would be on a route and that you've already caught a Pokemon there, you're just kind of grinding, and a shiny appears, you are allowed to catch that shiny. It's called the shiny claws. Some players, I probably won't do it on this playthrough. They call it the Zubat claws because Zubat is so useless. When you go into a cave, you can just skip the Zubats. We won't do that.
No.
If I run into a Zubat, I'm
here.
catching that piece of crap, and he's probably going to be named Batman.
Yeah, absolutely. No. We got to go class here. It's got to be like Bruce or something. But yeah, we can work on that.
But yeah, that's basically the plans I have right now. More things to come. I'm just very happy to be here. It's a great hobby of mine. I work full-time as a nurse, and when I get home, I usually play video games when I'm not taking care of my daughter. So this is a great, way to spend my free time with my hobby.
But yeah, that's another thing we do here at Nerdwatch that we always try and stress is that we do have lives. I have 4 kids and a full-time job as well. So, I mean, we get you what we can when we can.
Starting small, but we're building. It's going to take some time, but I'm really excited to see, where we are now. And then, like, a few years from now, we could do, like, a comparison video.
Yeah, it'd be great.
We'll see if we got to grow this fan base. We appreciate all the shares, the likes, the comments you guys all leave under our videos.
All right, guys. Also, the studio is pretty much done. We got a little bit of cosmetics to do and some more decorations. I also do want to give a shout-out to Xcozer because I unintentionally got him to give us a shout-out on their live stream for the Venom Mask giveaway the other night. But these are both products made by Xcozer. They're pretty fantastic, actually. They're high quality stuff, and they're cosplay must-haves. He has a couple different versions of these, reverse flash.
You can see where he's painted it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I mean, other than that, they're pretty flawless, better than anything I can make, and he always tags his product, which is fantastic. Great dude, great company. They respond well. Their customer representation is great, and they do a lot of fun stuff. So you might want to give them a check. And again, this is all because I got him to say Dr. Karpenstein from Nerdwatch 2020 the other night on a stream. Last thing we have to talk about is this Nerdy Madden Alliance that we got going on with Bucks Report. That happens tonight. It is currently Thursday while we're filming, just to give you that inside information. But Thursday night or Friday morning, however you look at it, at midnight, Old Pappy and I will be playing the Madden mock Buck schedule. And we will be doing that for Bucks Report. It happens. It's happening tonight. We're doing it. It's good for you guys because even though we don't cover sports, you give them the traffic. They get to see you, on their page, and then you get to see us interact with each other. How we actually kick it to show that we're everyday people just like you. But other than that, I think that wraps it up for this episode of Nerdwatch 2020.
I think we've hit everything we wanted to cover.
All right. And we're going to attach the nuzlock episode to this. So.
Link down below.
Yep, it'll be down there.
Try to have it on both YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah.
See where we want to put it. But anyway, like, subscribe.
Absolutely.
Thank you for the view.
All right,
Every
so
little
I'm
bit
Dr.
helps.
Karpenstein,
I'm Old Pap.
and this has been Nerd Watch 2020, where we keep a 2020 watch on all things nerdy. Have a great night.